So, as a Xennial, He-Man was easily one of my all-time favorite characters while growing up. I actually just posted a video about 1980s franchises that were being rebooted, and Masters of the Universe was one of the top movies mentioned, and it was one that I had my eye on. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at that newly released Masters of the Universe trailer, and then of course stick around because I definitely have some thoughts.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's...
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
What am I supposed to do? Take the sword. You protect them.
Okay, all right. So that was actually pretty good. So yeah, my first reaction is definitely going to be excitement. So I love the visuals right away. The story wise, it kind of reminded me a bit of Superman, where we have the idea of the parents sending away their child in order to protect him. It felt very similar to Man of Steel, especially. So those kind of quick glimpses of the planet under the siege. We got to see Eternia. We got to see Grayskull, and then just how epic that world actually looks. So that really worked for me. I really liked the way that everything really looked with Eternia. And that's pretty much where the similarities end for Superman, because in this one, Adam actually remembers Eternia, and he also remembers his sword. But I am very curious on whether that sword is actually the one from Eternia, or if because he was posting about it online, if maybe somebody saw it and said, hey, this is a pretty cool looking sword. So they kind of designed it and recreated it for that action hero that we saw in the comic book store. So yeah, honestly, I'm already feeling pretty hopeful about this movie. You can see there's a lot of influence from Masters of the Universe Revelation, especially in that fight choreography and the energy of the action scenes. So that's a really good thing. I thought they did a fantastic job in that series, so I'm looking forward to seeing if that translated into the movie. What else I love is that Adam is rocking that pink shirt. Very classic. You know, it's a good thing that they just kept out the purple Speedo and the purple leggings this time, so nice little change there. So what really stood out to me in this trailer is this movie seems to embrace all aspects of He-Man. The sword fighting, the magic, the mythology, and of course the legacy. What I also loved was seeing a lot of quick glimpses of so many characters. We had Tila, who looks fantastic, by the way. We had Man-at-Arms. I saw Cringer, Skeletor, Spikor, I believe was his name, Trapjaw, Beastman, Evelyn, and of course, Snake Mountain. Now, Skeletor especially looked great. And yes, his body does look a little rubbery in places, but honestly, no suit is ever going to be perfect. I think they stayed very true to the 80s cartoon design, and I'm okay with that. Tila's outfit might actually be one of my favorite designs in the trailer. It feels like a blend of the He-Man Revelation and the 2002 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series. And I think that combination works very well. Now, if I had to point out a weak spot in the trailer, for me, it would be where they had the "this summer, discover your true power" moment. Now, that particular clip, and actually, honestly, both Grayskull shots, it felt a little too CGI heavy. Almost like something you'd see in a high-end video game cutscene. Now, don't get me wrong, if they made a Masters of the Universe game like that, that would be really awesome, and I'd definitely be all over that. But for a movie, I'm hoping that the final effects feel a bit more grounded and polished. But speaking of when I was a kid, I'm definitely going to be planning on rewatching the classic 1980s Masters of the Universe, basically just to be in preparation for this movie. Now, from what I can remember, that film took place mostly at night, and everything felt kind of muted and dark. This new movie feels kind of the opposite. It's full of light, color, and energy, and I actually really like that contrast. So yeah, the movie's still in the early days. We have a few more months until it's out in June release, but I'm definitely very optimistic on it. But guys, I'm also curious on what your thoughts are about the movie. Did it hit all the right notes for you? Are you still kind of on the fence? Let me know in the comments below. And if you guys haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm still a small growing channel. I definitely appreciate all your support. And until the next one, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Have a great one, guys.